Hey guys, welcome to Split. Today we're talking about a really cool microphone with an amazing form factor. I've been using it since the beginning of the year. It is called the Hollyland Lark M2 and I'm impressed. Let's talk about it. Okay, so why am I impressed? Like I said, the form factor. Look at this thing. It's no bigger than a button. And it's the way it attaches that is so cool. It has a default magnetic back that comes with it, like a magnetic button, pretty much. And you just slip that into whatever you're wearing and put that behind it, and that's it. That's it. Almost unnoticeable, almost. And you can make it even more unnoticeable, but we'll talk about that later. Is it just pretty? In the sense that, does it work well? Absolutely it does, but we'll get to full functions later. Let's talk about what this thing comes with, how you carry it about, and so on and so forth. You can buy this thing in many configurations. There's a combo pack, which is what I have now, and I'll tell you everything in that one. There's something called a camera pack, a camera bundle, that just focuses on giving you the transmitter and the microphones, because they figure you have a camera for buying a camera bundle. Go figure. And then there is the USB bundle, which is your phone bundle basically, and there are two versions of that. There's a USB-C, which I think everybody should have by now, and then there's the Lightning port for those of us who are still transiting to USB-C. The Lightning port version is $10 more expensive than the USB-C because clearly there's gonna be a minority going forward, so it just makes sense for them to get a little more bang for their buck. But I would suggest you buy the combo pack, and that has everything in its dog. Every situation you need to go through recording in whatever place you find yourself. So like I said earlier, is it just a pretty thing or does it have decent functionality? Let's talk features. This thing can record in 24-bit at 48 kilohertz. Now, some of you audiophiles out there want 32-bit audio, which you can get on a Rode mic, but keep in mind you are paying a whole lot more for that, and the form factor isn't this, in my opinion, but that's just one thing to keep in mind. Next, it's super lightweight at 9 grams, basically has the size of a coin. Camera receiver can record in mono and stereo, green light and blue light respectively. So if it's in green light, it's in mono, if it's in blue light, it's in stereo. It has a button for environmental noise canceling. So if you click it once, it'll try to damp the noise around you in case you're on a busy street or something. So, and even the receivers can activate noise canceling and pairing mode through a pairing button. Although I don't understand why they need the noise canceling receiver, a button on the receiver, since you're gonna be using the mic and the microphone has the noise canceling button on it, but hey, you do you, whatever that is. And in the combo pack, you will find the 2 button-sized mics, a camera receiver to plug to a camera if you have one. It has a carrying case that doubles as a battery pack, so everything lives in there, the 2 microphones and the camera receiver. You have the USB-C and Lightning receivers for the different phones, depending on which side of the divide you're on. Dark side, light side, you figure out which is dark, which is light. You have a lanyard carrier, so in case you want to wear it around your neck and just clip on the microphone. You have lapel clips if you want to put it on like a hat or something that you can't put the magnet behind, maybe because the material is too thick. And like I said earlier, if you want to make this even more stealthy, you have stickers. That's right. So depending on the situation, or you just want to customize your mic, you can put these stickers that come with the mic in the pack, or you can just get the black version that just hides it completely if you have beef with Hollyland or it's just messing with your outfit, which also works. Pairing is also super convenient. Once you just pop open the case, wherever the receiver is plugged into, it will automatically pair with the microphone once you take it out. And if for some weird reason it doesn't, you can just hold down the yellow button on these things for about 6 seconds and it'll go into pairing mode and it'll automatically pair. But for me, 10 out of 10 times, whenever I pull it out, it just pairs. And it just slides back in here conveniently. And I also think they did give it some thought, because the yellow button on the side of these things, especially when you're using your phone like I'm doing now, if you double click it, you can start and stop the recording. So you don't have to always walk back to your cell phone regardless of how far it is. They've doubled the function of these microphones so that you can use it as a pause and play or record button, which again is another cool feature to have. Not to mention that the USB receivers on your phone also have a USB-C port. So in case you want to charge your phone for a long recording, you can plug it for pass-through charging into your phone. Okay, so since we're talking about power, this thing can work up to 40 hours with the case included, this one. So everything lives in here, 40 hours of battery power, which is pretty solid regardless of the situation. Okay, in conclusion, like I said, I'm just gonna keep it short. It has decent sound, great range, good battery life, and the form factor is just awesome. You can hide it even further if you want, like I said, by putting the sticker on it. Now, for some people, they might want a little more in terms of a higher bit rate when recording, or they want to be able to monitor the sound on the microphone or receiver itself, like you have on those with digital displays like Rode, etc., etc. I wager not the bulk of us fall into that category. I think it's a smaller percentage of people who would need that level of monitoring. But if you're just a vlogger or your general videos or you're out and about, you need to do something with good audio, this would be a solid go-to, especially at 179, 180 bucks. And when you compare that price to the competition for form factor, I think it's just awesome. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the Hollyland Lark M2 and ask any questions you want in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.